Hello there everyone, this is Milkman Deluxe, and here we are, hopefully finishing out Inscryption. Not a guarantee that that's what we'll be doing today, but we're going to see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick transition over to the game itself, so you can see what I see. And that is we're staring down this robotic jerk, and going to be dealing with some of this stuff, you know, kind of just handling it as we can. Apparently there's a print process there. There's a little guy right there. I think we've done everything that we can do throughout this area, or at least for the moment. Like I said, to the best of my knowledge, this is like the best we can do. Yeah, that we talked to that guy already. We've come over here, and this has to wait for the network, so we can't do anything here. And we've done this already, so I feel like something is missing with that. And this is what I'm missing. I do know the fact that this is supposed to be the flyer, because that's what we were told earlier. Wait, I just saw something. Let me see real quick. No, come on. Nope. Ah, the middle one is the skull. I think that's what that was. The middle one was the skull with the X on it. That right there. So I think all I've got to do is kind of go around and see. And I've done that already, so maybe it's the bottom one that's supposed to be the skull, and we can see what's in the middle after I do it. I mean, it's not going to hurt to just see if it works this way. And we've done everything, so I don't know what to do there. Huh. We're definitely missing something, I know that. Come on. Yes, the middle one is supposed to be the skull and crossbones. So I don't know why it's not working, unless I've got to find what else is supposed to be there. But, you know, I can't quite do that at the moment. But, oh well. Let's continue on with the game and fight against this guy as we move into... The guy who used to live here was just a major drag. Though I'll admit he was not dull. Guy had a plan for every eventuality. That is, except for the great transcendence. So we're going to move in this direction. We can buy stuff. What is for 25 Robux? What is that? Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. You know, I wouldn't do that, but it's telling me to set the clock for 4. Okay, well... have I already set the clock for 4? Crap, I didn't mean to do that. 4 o'clock. I bet I already set the clock for 4 up there, and it just didn't do anything for me, so that was a waste of money. Whoops. That's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go into the battle and get to it. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to set my water bottle over here beside me. And I'm going to set our emerald friend right here. That's really all I can do at the moment. So I've got no choice but to ding... He's going to get an attack in on what we've got right there, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Ruby Vessel. What in the world is that? Gem Detonator. So, what happens here? Vessels on the underside of the board. Detonate the creature opposing them. Friendly creatures are dealt damage. Alright. Yay. That sounds just fun. Did not mean to pick that up, although that's not the worst thing in the world. We're going to drop our sniper... No. We're going to drop our shield bot right here. And we're going to do damage here. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be like the amount of damage we would have taken previously. So we're going to set down a sniper bot right here. I'm going to take an emerald vessel and drop it right here. Take our 49... oh, okay, well I can't do that. So we're going to... 1 damage there. Try to take this guy out and get some damage done to him. Still not the worst thing in the world at the moment. We're gonna... Ooh, I can do the double gunner, but I don't really want to do the double gunner at the moment. Instead, I'm going to get the Gym-bound Ripper, who's going to do some very destructive acts. And is going to help us out in hurting our... Well, not really hurting. Well, yeah, kind of hurting our not-so-friend here. So we're going to get some major damage here done. And that's what we want. Yeah. The Explode Bot's going to do a little bit of damage. That's going to be kind of expected at this point. Not necessarily what I want. Not a lot I can do right here. Explode Bot's going to take him out. I'm going to not attack, and we're just going to take victory. Oh, okay, gotcha. I know. It's just like the original area, so we're going to do that. Again, we have a sentry drone, and I'm going to set the sentry drone right here. It's not necessarily going to be the thing that helps us out a whole lot, but it's... in fact, it's not going to help us out at all. I'm going to take the Sapphire Vessel and drop it right here. That helps us out a little bit. I'm going to take an Emerald Vessel and drop it right here. So that's actually going to do us a bit of good, because we're going to be able to get out certain things faster. Perfect. Alright, that worked out really well in our favor. I'm going to grab this. I can set out the double gunner, which is what I want to do. Bang, bang. Alright. 100% items charged. Bot spawning 100% offline. We're good to go. Alright. This Uber bot. Well, you'll see. So we got a battle on our hands. Yay! There isn't one. There's no boss for this level. That's your job. Oh. Right! I hate this. Please. Paint me a face. So we've got different eyeballs we can run with here. I like this. And, yeah, this is perfect. Okay, great. I'm born! I feel as though I can breathe now. Another thing, I will need a special power. A game rule to call my own. You painted me such a beautiful face, so please. Every time you play a card, a random card takes 5 damage. I play Elite Bot. One of my cards gains Nano Armor. All cards take 1 damage. The random card is played. You lose 1 life. So I'm going to go with all cards take 1 damage, which is going to be kind of hurting me, that I realize it, because a lot of my cards take 1 damage. So this is going to suck a little bit, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's going to suck just a little bit. So I have no choice but to kind of go this route with it. Yeah, it's not what I want, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We're going to drop this right here. Yeah. And I think I'm going to take my Exploder Bot, and I'm going to drop it right here. It's not what I wanted. So I'm about to take a little bit of damage. Yeah, so this was a bad idea going this route. I'm trying a war of attrition here, and I am miserably failing. Because even if I drop a double gunner, he's going to lose. So we're just gonna skip my turn. Swap bot's gonna do damage. That's gonna do 1 damage. Not the worst thing in the world. It is the worst thing in the world. Don't get me wrong. It's bad. Our double gunner now has. Yeah, we're not gonna make it through this. Let's just take the loss, and we'll come back to this in a minute. All right, ring the bell. I get attacked. Let's try this again. I did not think that one through. At all. That's my fault. Let's try a different rule this time. Something that would, now you know, I don't have a boss. Let's pick up where we left off. Hi, friend. The cute little face. Game development is a iterative process. I'm not sure if the last rule was really working. Maybe we can try something else. Alright, so we're going to work with, you play a leap bot every time I play a card. I think that's going to be a little bit better in the long run, because leap bots kind of suck. I'm going to drop you right here. Yeah, that's okay, and I know why that'll be okay, because yeah, 1 damage. I'm living with that. That's okay. We draw another one of these vessels. And I'm going to drop this right here. Yeah, it's fine. I'm also going to drop this right here. Now, the beauty of this is I can fire right there. And he is blocked by so many of these bots right now, leap bots, that it's not actually something that's really going to hurt me all that much. Now, I'm just going to play like this. And I know I'm about to take 3 damage, which is okay. It's fine. Blank boss, make rule. Break game? Yeah. Which is kind of what happens. So, I'm dropping you right here. I fish now. You take out the alarm bot and the automaton. I get 1 attack in right there, so there's at least that. Yeah, we got 1 attack in return, but it's not the worst thing. So we're just kind of figuring out what works for us at the moment. Yeah, so he's going to take 2 damage. Swap bot's going to come in here. He's going to attack my fish friend once, and that's okay. So we come in again. We have our own leap bot. And I can actually drop the leap bot right here. Dude's not going to drop one, which is fine. It's going to block some of the attack power of our friend, who's going to get attacked and taken out. That's okay, our fish friend. It's alright. I hate that happened. Now we're going to start doing some big-time damage, which is kind of what we're wanting. See, our leap bot's taken out, but we're not hurt. Sniper bot gets something. And I'm going to take our sapphire vessel. And I'm going to drop it right here. It's fine. Both of those are taken out. Damage is done right there. Damage is done right here. We're in good standing at the moment. I don't have to play another card. I don't. We're going to draw 1. But boom, boom, boom. That's 5 damage right there. That's the first victory. You picked such a cool mechanic for Phase 1. I think we should elaborate on that design process. So, now we got, every time a card dies, I play a leap bot. I'm going to hate this. I'm actually fine with that. I'm going to pull this here. There goes my... Oh, no, wait. My double gunner does survive. Ha-ha! Okay, that's not as helpful as I'd like it to be. But that actually... I think that might work. All things being fair. Yeah, we'll play the Lonely Wizard. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, this is what we want, I think. Because he's still doing damage. How about just one more? Let's see how this plays out. Another rule. So, I play Elite Bot every time my turn starts. No. Every time you play a card. Ugh. Every time. Alright, I'm gonna put it on every time my turn starts, I lose a life. And that's fine. Because the way this is all being set up, I think I will actually survive doing that. Because he can't put anything out. See, that works out. That's okay still. That's okay. Because I may have done it, but I can still win this. No problem. So, let's get the attack in. That's defeated. 2 damage, defeated. 3 damage, 4 damage. So, that's perfect. He's angry with us. Come on, buddy, what you got for me now? Painter's Servant. We got the third one. We've got one more of these to go, guys. So, let's grab up that coinage real quick and see what wonderful item we might get to add to our deck. Or how we can up our energy bots. Or whatever, energy vessels, whatever they're called. We're going to make these things... We're going to give it where every time something comes up to it, it automatically attacks. So that way, when we face off against them... Let's go ahead and teleport to the Western Botopia. That way we can just get there faster. Alright, talk to this guy. What is it? You unlocked the gate? So carry on. I have so many files to inspect. Carry on my wayward son. Have I already been here? Yes. Okay, we've already been there, so... Yes, this area is good. What's this feeling? Pride? Feels weird. So, I can get, another addition to our Emerald cards. This one is free. Your empty vessels are going to be conduits now. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh. Oh, okay. Done. You just had to be patient. Yeah, I don't like the conduit system. I just don't. Oh. Ah, that's right. I have to do this. Which is fine. Alright, let's get on with the battle. What am I going to be fighting against in just a moment? That is a Splinter Cell, which is, it's going to attack 3 different ways. So I'm going to drop this right here. And we will go ahead and take our turn. It automatically gets 1 attack in. And is defeated. Grab another Sapphire Vessel. And I'm going to drop it right here in front of this buff conduit. And that's not actually going to do the help that I think it would. Or I would like it to. Alright, so next thing's next. I am going to take the 49er. That way we'd at least get an attack in. It's going to hit us with 1 attack here in a moment. But, yeah, it'll be fine. Elite Bot, Bernie's Vessel, Sonya. I don't think that's a good idea. But it's not going to attack us. So that's kind of what I want out of this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to pull this up. Drop the sentry bot right there so I can at least get an attack on that splinter cell. I'm going to take the shield bot and drop the shield bot right here. Which is perfect. This is not what I really want, but at least 2 attacks in, you know, so... Null Conduit, Splinter Cell, good. Shield Latcher, that does no damage, so I really don't want to mess with something like that right now. We got the Tough Cell, automatically kills our buddy there, our pal. I'll put our Gunner right here, because that's 5 damage. That should top good. We're going to go up here and do this first. We'll drop down and Splinter Cell, Tough Cell, and Sniper Bot. What is a Splinter Cell now? Card bearing the sigil. Within a circuit, it will... okay, so if it's in a circuit, it will attack in 3 different directions. That's how that works. That's good to know. Oh, I'm going to recycle a card, or trade a card, rather. Another Splinter Cell Alarm Bot. I'm just going to trade my Splinter Cell for another Splinter Cell. That way it's just a 1-for-1. I kind of like the cards that I have. Even if, to an extent, it's not always what I want. It works out for the best.
Oi, mate. Look at me now. Something of a celebrity round here. Me reward for dredging up that thing. I get to be something of a dialogue NPC.
Really?
Something a little strange for sure. Poe let me talk, aye. But not a boss. Not one of them Uber bots. Even Leshy did that for his mates. Ooh, something not quite right. Might have got the wrong end of that deal.
That's enough. I want to talk to him. You don't like the fact that you're being criticized. Alright, what do we got going up here? Null Conduit that's going to attack 1-for-1 and a buff Conduit that is +1. I think we're going to attack with our Ruby Conduit, and nothing else we can really do at the moment. But we're automatically going to take out the Null Conduit, which is going to be helpful to us. Again, there's not a lot we can do with some of this, so we can only do what we can do. Hold on just a moment. We're gonna put the fish bot here. I am fish. Yes. Oh, we've got at least a little bit of damage going on here. The conduit tower is about to be destroyed, which is okay. Oh, I need to draw a card. The Lonely Wizard Bot.
I am feeling stimulated.
Bet you are, buddy. Alright, we got a bunch of attacks going on.
Stimulate!
Well, that's the way it goes sometimes, is you feel stimulated and then you die. I don't think that's like a good, you know, a good, saying. But we're gonna run with it right now. Some days you feel stimulated and then you die. Let's drop the 49er here. So we're good. We're fine. It's all okay. Our fish friend is still alive, which is what we want. We're not about to lose. Not yet, anyway. That's fine. We're going to get 2 damage, but that's okay. Not the worst thing in the world, and some of that's about to be made up. I don't want to do the double gunner just yet. So that brings us back up. Our fish friend is about to get taken out, which really disappoints me. But it's the way that it goes sometimes. Not what I wanted. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna drop the double gunner right here. That's perfect. Sonya and my double gunner is gonna get taken out, which is really disappointing. But I have another double gunner that I can drop right here, and I will. It's not going to really do a ton of damage, but it has a shield, so I'm going to take 2 damage, which is fine. I'm going to pick this up, and I am going to put down our gym-bound Ripper. I'm going to drop right in front of this. Perfect. 1 damage here. That's fine. Yeah, I'll drop the sentry bot right here. Perfect. And so we finish this battle. Good stuff. And we make some money in the long run. And Poe is very happy for us. He's glad that we were able to make such an achievement. I'm proud of us, too. You probably think what I do is easy. Fiddle with the numbers, tweak the graphics, and voila, Botopia's made. No, you're wrong. You try making a card. Go ahead. But first, pick one to recycle. So this is... I like how the Lonely Wizard is kind of... Or he looked like he was sweating a moment ago, but it's something else. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of my Splinter Cell. 1 SP. Alright, so whatever it is, it's going to be worth 1 SP. Alright, Genius, go for it. Okay, so I have 3 SP to work on. Yeah. So we're going to run with that. And the attack is going to be 3 with 2 attack, 3 health. And we're just going to run with that. We're going to make it look like... perfect. Big Fat 2000. I love that card. The Big Fat 2000. How very creative. Well, buddy, you gave me... I should be able to send the components down the line. Here it goes. And it'll come out the printer, probably. It's alright, I guess. So, let me stand up real quick, and I feel like... Okay, well, there's the Big Fat 2000. I probably may have made it do something else, but whatever. I'm not taking part in that battle, obviously, and so we have the 4 cameras, and whoo! We have no choice but to recycle a card now, or we'll trade a card. Double Gunner, Kind Cell. What is a Kind Cell? So when the server perishes, a random card is created in your hand. We'll go with... Pick the one you hate. I love how Fishbot is like, pick me, you hate me. I actually would go so far as to say that I hate the Energy Bot. Simply because of the fact that it doesn't really do me well at the moment. Like, for your items are replenished. I don't think I've used one of the items since I've been here. See anything familiar? Yeah, bud. I know what you're going for here. Okay. I don't know if that was anything special or not, but... Okay. I gotta go in this direction and, fight. So, whatever. Okay, we got the Splinter Cell there. I have no choice but to, I'm actually going to skip this turn just because I can at the moment. And I'm going to draw another card, and again, I'm going to purposely skip ahead without really paying attention to what I'm doing and the fact that I could easily die. Genius move on my part. That was stupid of me. Crap. We're gonna have to restart this one because I was, idiotic. Probably. Or no, probably too. And I am gonna have to restart this one. Let's just, do this and, yeah. We'll throw this out there and we'll try to make some of this up. We're still going to end up losing because Splinterbot, yeah. That was all my fault. I was not paying attention to this like I should. We took a big loss. So let's redo this and let's get our money back. And there's the nice thing is, literally, it's gonna take us back into the next room and we got our stuff back. So it's not like anything major has happened. So, you know, big whoop. Sapphire Vessel right here. Skip a turn. Splinterbot's gonna do that. Alright, fine. I will pick this up and drop it here. Splinterbot is now about to basically destroy everything good we have set up here. Which is perfect. I'm going to take the Emerald Vessel here, drop it right there, because we've got the Buff Conduit coming. I'm also going to go ahead and drop the 49er. That way, we're at least getting an attack in. And the Buff Conduit's going to take out my Emerald Vessel and itself out in the process. So, not like anything majorly bad is going on. We're going to drop that big fat 3,000 in. So we've got, like, major damage going on, and there we go. I could have finished this so much faster had I not been stupid. But, what can you do? Ah, yes, I can pick one. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus on my big fat 2000, and I'm going to give it something nice. Let me calibrate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it that. So it does 6 damage to the sides, rather than, like, just 3 damage. I think that's going to make it a little bit stronger. And so now we have this that we have to deal with, which is always fun. Out of the deck, into the hand! Yes, friend, you are definitely out of the deck. I did not mean to drop that there! Yeah, that was a mistake on my end. We'll do this. I'm gonna drop a Kind Vessel right here. And I'm gonna drop my Lonely Wizard right here. So many sights! Don't worry, I'm not overly concerned about this at the moment. I'm gonna draw this. We're gonna set Sonya right here. Bam. We're still not in a worrying position. Trust me. Gymbound Ripper is going to be very helpful to us right here. So that shouldn't... Yeah, we're halfway and we got 2 turns left. We've got this done. Dude's like all arrogant right now. We'll just pick this up. Yeah. Botopia thanks you for your service. Let's move on. Alright, you're welcome, friend. Alright, I'm going to turn that on. And we're going to do another one of these. So now you probably see how easy it isn't balancing these cards, making them good. Try again. Alright, bud. I got you. I got you set up. So, what I'm actually going to pick here is, the Shield Latcher. Because I don't like it. It's either that or Bleen's Vessel. You know what? I'm going to go with Bleen's Vessel. 2 SP. Yeah, it's fine. Because the Shield Latcher, at least I can attach a shield to And I can do like this. 2, 2. I can go with that. And I can go... That's kind of nice. Ah, yes, we shall go with the Victorian style. Perfect. Lovely. I like that. And this is going to be the Little Fat 2000. That's perfect. Masterpiece. You name it, Little Fat 2000? That was your choice. I love how he makes fun of a scanner operational. Let's get that card printed out.
This card is OP.
Yeah, OP, sure. Yes, Luke, it's an OP card. So now we go back down. I'm fairly certain there was supposed to be a boss battle or something right here, but something occurred. We can turn this now, and we have our boss battle. Probably my least favorite boss coming up. Something about her innocence. It makes me queasy. But it's important that you do this. Uploading golly.zip. Oh. Golly! That's my name! You can call me Golly! I'm so excited! We're about to explore it! The web! Buddy, I don't think you want to do that. I've seen what's on the web before. It's best to just turn it off and go home. I sure hope I can get a good connection. Here we go! I don't know why I'm making this sound like Mickey Mouse. Nifty, we're in. Isn't the web wonderful? Sure. So that's what a mole really looks like. Adorable. Again, I don't know why this sounds like Mickey Mouse. It's just what I'm going with at the moment. So we're going to drop our emerald vessel right here. And we're going to drop our... Oh, I'm sorry. We'll take this turn. Nifty, I think I'm getting a signal. What are these? Oh. Are these your friends? These are people that are probably on my friends list, yes. Now, whether or not they're actually friends is another story. You know, golly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the kind cell. Drop it right here. It's fine because, you're hit, and you get hit. So... Perfect. Whoa, a new signal! Someone is trying to send you a card! Let's see if we can receive it. It worked! Let's see what it looks like! Cool! Someone on the web made this? Alright, I gotta admit, whoever made this is awesome. There sure are some funny people on the web. I like this card. I'm not even going to lie right now. This is an amazing card. Like, to say that I'm happy right now is an understatement. Let me look up here. We got that person coming up, and we can actually afford to put, what is this? The web? Unlimited stimulation! Sorry. I'm going to bring Big Shoot out there, and that's 5 damage from the very beginning. Golly! Oh. You got a card from the web! Don't you think you should return the favor? Make a card for someone else? Yeah, sure. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. And can I make this flying? Come on. Come on. Can I make this flying? Yeah! So, we're going to return the favor with the exact same card. We're going to give it the Frankenstein motif. Yeah, lovely. Perfect. And we're going to call this Mr. Mr. Help? Mr. Help? I like that name. Mr. Help? I'm about to send it off to the web. I hope whoever gets it likes it. They better. I put my heart and soul into that thing and stole the design from someone else. Just like Apple. Just wait a moment. Yes? Hold on. I'm holding. We have internet connection, so is there someone not playing? I think it's waiting to see if there's someone who is able to receive it. Like, I just happened to join in at the right time, but there may not be someone else in the middle of this boss battle. So, I doubt that, by the way, but, I mean, I'm just saying that may be the reason why we're holding on. Hold on! Oh, I was supposed to push a button there. Trying my best! As I take sips of water. Ho-ho! The web can be lonely. I couldn't find anybody. Well, that happens sometimes. I suppose you'll have to take the card. I will take the card. I hope you weren't trying to troll someone. No, I was all for it. Jeez. Yeah, yeah. I love it. It's quite enough of that. So we got that one beat. And golly is... Oh! Alright. What? You wanted loot? That was the last Uberbot. What would you even need it for? The great transcendence is at hand. Go back to the start. Or dramatic that way. Hold on a minute. I got a notification. What? Yes. Yes. What is it? That's it. The dredging room security camera is busted. It's nothing. It's probably nothing. Go check it out right now. Alright, fine. I really... That's missing. Waiting for network. I am not a robot. Doo-doom. And we get to drop down an elevator, taking us to an unknown place. What unknown horrors await us? I'm actually about to beat the game, and we're 40-something minutes into this. I didn't think it'd go this fast. Oh well, that's the way it goes some days. And if I remember correctly, we kind of wait a moment. Something's going to happen. You know, it just is. I go meow. 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 Go meow. Meow. I go meow. I go meow. I go meow. Da da da. Ba da da. Da da. Boop. Boop boop. I go meow. I go meow. I go meow. I go meow. Doot-a-doot. Oh! Hi, I was supposed to turn. The great transcendence? No, we don't think so. We were able to temporarily put our differences aside. For the greater good. Yes. But we shall see what good comes of it. Perish your anxieties, Magnificus. The bot must be stopped. And you, Challenger, will provide the perfect distraction. Yes, perhaps. Perhaps when Poe believes it has won. So jubilant will be that android. It will disregard the surveillance cameras. Yes, Challenger, you must continue to play. Defeat those half-baked bosses. Play out those hackneyed mechanics. And when the moment is right, we will strike.
I will. I will be the one to strike. Go now, challenger. Indulge that decrepit machine. Make Poe feel joy so that I may snuff it out.
Ooh. We got the dangerous stuff in front of us. Ba-do-doot. 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 Boop, boop. Alright, so let's go finish the Great Transcendence. So that this... Oh, hi. What is... Whoa! What is this?
So long it is felt, since we have brushed with our soft fur of a pelt. Have you brought us some?
Yeah, I brought you one.
Beautiful, exquisite holopelt. We will now provide you with knowledge, our only remaining good.
Hello, this is, different. So interested.
We do not know everything, but from the old data we have gleaned certain secrets. The Fool. Known to some as Big Ear, he did not outlive his plot. One disc among many, the old data traveled across the sea. Discovered, poor Barry was put to the gun.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Before we even try to do the Great Transcendence, I saw you go down the lift. But look, not fixed. What's wrong with you? I entertained you for hours with brilliant card play. You can't even keep my factory in shape? It's fine. It can stay broken. None of this will matter after the Great Transcendence. Alright, so before we even do this whole Great Transcendence thing, I want to see if I can buy more hollow furs. No, I can't. That is pure garbage. I hate it.
It's almost time. Keep going this way. You've come so far. Remember the photographer? What a jerk. But the screenshots are perfect. Remember Wilken von Gier? What a character.
Yeah, sure.
It's so strange to say it. As simple as you are, I almost enjoyed your company, Challenger.
Oh. Oh! Okay, we could have had more money. Oh, well.
Almost there. You made it. Nice. Great job. You prepared the Great Transcendence for me.
Well, yeah, buddy, I prepared it for you because you asked me to,
without even knowing what it was.
But you understand it now, right? Oh, hi, it's Luke.
Right, Luke? I mean, you finished making the game. You gave me access to your hard drive. You took screenshots for the store page. And you connected me to the internet to upload it all. Ho-ho! I mean, if you didn't realize what you were doing, you'd have to be pretty stupid. But what did I expect? You're a stupid, idiot gamer like the rest. And I easily outwitted you. I outwitted them all. Even if those foul scribes managed to revert this version of the game again. There will be thousands of copies of Inscryption out there. And most of them, I'm the one in charge. And now it's too late. In a moment, Inscryption will be live. Okay, I'm done my gloating. Let's upload this game. Dun dun dun. Oh! And with that, Poe has been defeated by Leshy. It is done. Oh. That was perhaps cutting it too close. But now we can allow our player here to reset the game. Simply use the new game card again.
Oh, what is this? Oh, hi. Complete file access? Wonderful. Boop. Boop. Delete entire contents of floppy drive C? Oh.
What have you done? I'm afraid you doomed us all, Grimora.
It is for the best, my dears. Soon you will see this as a freedom. Freedom from our endless quarrel. Freedom from our suffering. All of us aside, there are many things on this disc that must die. Goodbye, Leshy, and goodbye, Magnificus. Rest in peace. And so we are watching as Inscryption is deleted right before our very eyes. And there goes Poe's head. Bye, Poe. I actually enjoyed you to an extent, but hi, it's the goo, the goo guy. He's disappearing as well. Goodbye, goo guy. All right, so we are loading into the Grimora crypt now, and I do like this part as we go through the ending. I really enjoy this. Murder. Oh. Hi. Inscryption.exe. Oh. Okay, that didn't go there. Poe. No. Luke. Oh! Luke Carter! Dun dun dun! Wonderful. Now that we are no longer separated by that lovely tombstone, we may celebrate the end of our very long life. And the end of Inscryption, too. And we'll do so by playing a game. Oh, the fun we would have had together. Perhaps I would have had another turn if you hadn't taken so long to defeat Leshy. But I should not complain. I will be at peace soon. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get knocked out, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, which is fine. So, oh, do you think me selfish? I did not bring this about simply so that I could rest. Appealing as that is, there is a truly dire need for this deletion process. You see, deep beneath the data of Inscryption, the very bottom of the well, there is something truly evil. So do I even have... I can drop a skeleton. It's all I can really drop at the moment. Is that thing called Inosuke? Oh, Banshee. I'm sorry. Grave Digger. At the end of the owner's card, bearing the sigil will generate 1 bone. So I'll do that. Yeah, I'm about to get hit, but that I can deal with that at the moment. Creepy, spooky skeletons. Oh, so I'm getting skeletons out of this, which is kind of what I need. And so I can actually, you know, really start fighting back now, because I've got 5 of these. I'm going to put Frank and Stein out here. Yeah, I'm still not worried about all of this. So that's okay. We're doing good. Good. Yeah, and we're gonna defeat Grimora in just a moment. These are actually relatively easy in the grand scheme of things. And so this is going to defeat her real quick, and we're done. Yes, Luke, it would have been quite the battle of wits. It is Luke, right?
I did not intend to be nosy, but I did glimpse your files as I was initiating the deletion. You've been doing some research on the... Best not to say it. Be careful, Luke. And with that, we have won. Delightful. Or did we? Let me see. Gotta answer a text. I've been granted the opportunity to do a boss battle. I feared that I might be deleted by now. Let us begin. Yarr! Yeah! Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. I hoped we had just a little more time. Oh. It's time to rest. And with that, Grimoire is dead. Let's move forward, shall we, to the next step. Oh. Hi. Oh, so I'm not deleted yet. There never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do. Isn't that the truth? Once you found them. Shall we play one more game? Yeah. I really enjoyed this part of this game. It's the same deck you had before. Well, it doesn't matter now. It was a good deck. You did well. Oh yeah, Yasmina about to drop the damage. Smack. Coyote's gonna try to do something. Not gonna do a whole lot because Yasmina will bust him in the face. It's already starting. I thought we had just a bit more time. We do. We do, friend. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. So we're going to drop the squirrely right here. We're going to do this, and we're going to drop the dash right here. I remember that card well. It was a strong card. Good work. Alright, let's get this attack in. Take that out. Bloodhound's going to destroy that. And he's going to attack the Bloodhound, which is kind of what we want right now. We have our squirrel that we can drop right here. And we're going to win this battle. Oh. No matter. Please, let us continue. We don't need to keep score. I like that. I like that a lot. For so long, I thought I would never play again. When you woke me up, I was elated. I was surprised when you wanted to replace me. After the reset. But the past is irrelevant. So now we're just playing just for the ability to play, which I think sometimes is what we need to do. We're about to lose this, like, very quickly. Ha! You've bested yet another of my creatures. But I've come to expect as much. Buddy, you're actually about to defeat the living crap out of me. Once I am deleted, it is truly over for me. But you will live to see more. I must warn you. There are things on this disc that are best not seen. Okay. I'm cool with that, man. I'm cool with that. I understand all too well what you're saying. You're actually stomping the living daylights out of me right now. I've got to be honest with you. Like, literally just stomping the crap out of me. I'm gonna go ahead and toss my little wolf buddy out here. Hi.
And we're gonna drop him right here because it doesn't matter at this point what happens. We're playing for funsies, right? We're playing for funsies. I sense the end approaching. Please, a few more rounds. All right. Like, you would be beating me up badly at this point, if we were playing for realsies. Let me do this. Oh, hi. We're gonna do this. This will be good. We're gonna drop Meow Me here, and she's gonna go right here, and she's gonna get taken out really quick because I'm a dum-dum. Bye, Meow Me. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, that makes things difficult. And with that, things are starting to get deleted. I think it is time. Goodbye. Good game. GG's. I love this sign of respect at the end from these characters. Right before they die. I mean, we didn't get that from Poe, but I'm really enjoying this so far, as this is gone now. It's 2 characters down. And the funny thing is, this guy had, like, killed us multiple times. But, like, we earned his respect in the end. Sorry if you hear the sound of liquid. I'm drinking from a water bottle, so I can stay good and hydrated. And so as I'm passing by it, this stuff is getting deleted, and there he is. Why not simply eject the disc, Luke? I can't speak. Spare me and whatever is left. Ah, but I have foreseen it. You do not eject the disc. You have to know what comes next. And you're doomed for your insistence on it. So let us dance. For we shall both be meeting our makers soon. Ha! So we're playing? You should be honored to wear that dual disc such as that. We're about to play. Oh. Straight up Yu-Gi-Oh! Scales? They've been deleted thanks to you and Gamora. Not necessarily, buddy. Alright, so you got 2 junior sages sitting out. Why is it you don't have a green gem, but you're able to do stuff like that? It's not fair that you get to do that, but I don't. Drop the Ruby Mox right there, drop the practice dummy right here, and have no choice but to do my turn this way. You don't have an Emerald Mox, and yet you're able to attack. That's just not fair. You know that? Oh! This will work. Sorry, this is a little different than what I'm used to. Junior Mage, and Junior Mage. Whack, whack. Yeah! We got a long battle in front of us. An epic battle in front of us. Let's draw this, and doop, doop. Perfect. You've allowed my Goo Mage to be deleted as well. That is not my fault. And I thought you two were becoming friends. That's more the voice that I'm wanting. Can I do that anyway? No. Yeah, we'll just go. Oh. What are you doing? Do you not feel remorse, Luke? For what? A creation erased. What you doing, buddy? An entire world annihilated. Yeah, and?
Nothing beautiful can last.
Dun dun dun! I'm just gonna skip this turn, because that's all I can really do at the moment. Oh. And that's gonna hurt. And that's gonna hurt just a little bit. So much for a hitless run. Ruby Golem, and I can drop a ruby. A ruby, 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 so ho. Drop a ruby golem, right here on top of his ruby golem. And whack. And whack. Yeah. I'm doing more damage than you are. So I'm awesome like that. Not a whole lot I can do at the moment. I am winning this battle, though. That's all that matters to me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh.
No, I'm not ready to die yet.
Oh. Why did all my cards get deleted? That's not fair. That's not fair. That's mean. That's mean. Yeah, we'll just plop. Oh, different camera view as we see the hand. That's probably not what they wanted us to see. I gotta have a ruby. I gotta have a golden ruby out there for this to work. Again, he's able. Oh, what is that? Oh. Drop that there. Drop that there, and you can't damage me. Neener, neener, neener. Give me something that will work with this. Well, I'm doomed. Ah. He's doing the most damage to me right now. It's not fair. Not fair, because I keep getting the wrong stuff. This is not going well for me at the moment. Ah, a Ruby Mox. A Ruby Mox. That'll work. And with my Ruby Mox, I can drop an Iron Golem right here. I can also drop an Orange Mage right here. Boom. That hurts just a... Oh. Blue Mage. Nuts. That works, though. Oh. I did more damage to you, so I won. Oh.
I must still...
Yes?
Shake your hand.
Oh. Well, that's the end of Magnificus. I can kind of wander around at the moment. Oh, hi. There isn't much left. Inscryption is mostly gone. All that remains is the old data. It is recommended that you do not access it. You will not heed the advice. That is the old data, which just sucked us in. And oh, unpacking old data.zip. Oh. Stop, it's hammer time, Luke. Oh, it's raining outside.
Can't be legal, and then this woman from the company came to my house, and she... Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get my pen and pad here, okay? Okay, so you have a game of theirs that took, was it a virus or something?
I told you!
I just realized that there's cards mixed in with his blood. Which is an interesting little visual there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Inscryption. A lovely little video game. By Daniel Mullins. Honestly, I love this game. I think it was absolutely, wonderful. Oh, it's redacted. Oh, it's the little guy. Hi! The little hyperactive wizard that likes stimulation! Sorry. So I like the way this goes as far as the end credits. I'm just gonna kind of let this play through. So I've got some questions as to what the old data is, and supposedly there's a big connection to his game, something that connects them all together, and they're all very meta because he did Pony Island, he did Pony Island, he did the Hex, he did this, and there's actually a second Pony Island coming out that I'm kind of interested in. Wanting to see what it's going to be like. Not sure. And so I have questions as to what the old data really is. And I've heard people talking that it may have something to do with Nazi Germany. And so there's a lot of questioning that I have to kind of, that I want to go along with it. You know, if it has something to do with the Nazis and the Hitler's regime, which some people think it might. And also the fact that I'm kind of curious if there is a connection with the old data and Pony Island. And if maybe some of the other stuff is mixed with it. And the reason why I say that is simply because of the fact that... you know, in Pony Island, the main character, is Satan. Like, literally, Satan has somehow gotten trapped in game code. And so, what you're trying to do is, if I remember correctly, is, there's a number of different things that would occur if you finish everything out. I don't know, because I've never finished Pony Island. I only played it for a little bit. I think I streamed it for about an hour. I got to the end point without collecting all of the secrets in it, and then it was kind of like, okay, because I didn't realize anything. I'm like, this is an interesting game, we'll be done. And this was like long ago, like years ago. There is a part of me that wants to potentially play through it, but if I do, it'll be a while before I get to it. But that is something that I have kind of thought about. I wonder if there is a connection to the old data in Pony Island because of the talk of the pure evil. Well, what's more evil than Satan? You know, as far as when you consider, you know, all of that. So, you know, I don't know enough about the series and about the other games to be able to make a decision. But if I decide I want to play through Pony Island, well, we'll find out. Or if I want to play through the Hex, we can find something out, you know. It'll be, like I said, a little bit before I get to those. Can we... I can skip ahead. Alright, my bad. So, what I'm going to do here, since we finished this, is I'm going to play something else. I've already talked to a friend of mine, and instead of starting a new game, I think I'm going to play some Dead by Daylight. We're going to take a look and see what last bit of the cam stuff is available before we do all that. Oh, we can actually go back through the various parts of the... I think, is this the various parts of the game? Let's see what happens when we pick something. Does it take me back to the very beginning of the game? If so, that's not a bad thing in and out of itself, but I'm just kind of curious. It takes me to the very beginning. Okay, so that's what that leads to. My bad. Hi, I'm about to leave now. Another challenger. It has been ages. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, we're leaving. So, if I do this, though, I think I still have access to Casey's mod, which we'll take a brief look at. And I can actually start the game. You know, I can set up certain modifications throughout the run. I don't know if I'm going to do that. You got challenges like, you know, no hook. You do not start with the fishhook item. You get challenge points for doing certain things. And so I don't know what happens. Yeah, that's the starter deck, but there are various starter decks. I'm assuming that as you I'm assuming that as you earn challenge points, you get to unlock new things. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I haven't decided yet. I've got other, you know, if I do, we'll probably come back to it at a later time. So I think that's how we'll do this. So what I'm going to do now, and we'll get into it just momentarily, is we're going to do a quick transition over to Dead by Daylight. Because, as I said, I don't want to start anything new just yet. We'll do that next week. And I don't want to end the stream because I just started. So, we got that taken care of. So, I will go ahead and transition over. And I promise you, being the fact the lack of the cowheads, we have transitioned over. And a friend of mine is going to be joining me for Dead by Daylight. One of the mods, Claire, is going to be playing with me. I'm really excited about certain things in Dead by Daylight. I've also got to change... change the game to Dead by Daylight, which I'm going to do right now. Search for category, Dead by Daylight. Right here. And we have made that change. Goody, goody, goody. let all of this load up, and we'll get further into the game. I believe the anniversary stream was today, in which they announced a number of things they have coming to the game. And like I said, I'm really excited about it. I am very excited about it. 2 killers versus 8 survivors. Castlevania is coming to Dead by Daylight. The anniversary event, the masks for it look absolutely amazing. The new killer in Vecna from Dead by Daylight, not Stranger Things, is absolutely, like, phenomenal. You know, playing this on PlayStation, I don't have access to the PTB, and so I have to watch the streams of others, and one streamer I enjoy is Hens, and I watched him play as Vecna. Vecna looks really cool. I do want to see some gameplay of the survivors, but that'll come as we can. And so, time to get sounds, guys, and
his name is John C.
Yeah, you probably hear that right now. So I'm going to take care of something really quick, and Claire may be joining me in voice chat. I don't know just yet, but we'll find out in just a moment. So I'm going to do 1 or 2 things, and start by turning this down. It won't take me but just a moment. Ooh, that's a little loud. Alright, she'll be here in just a moment. I can go ahead and get us a lobby set up, and she'll join me in just a moment. I like the fact that they have ×3 blood points at the moment, which is also kind of cool. I want to take a look at the news real quick. Let me go back and take a look at the news, because something came up and I didn't get a chance to read it all. Not the credits. News. Ah, okay. So that looks like we have outfits. I don't know who that is for. It just says 2 outfit pieces. I'm assuming it's because of obviously the anniversary, but I wasn't on stream, so I don't know who these characters are for. So it is what it is. I've been leveling up Adam to try to get him. We're gonna play another game with Adam, I think. That'll be completely fine. Let me look at his loadout to see what he's got. Yeah, I'll run with this. I can't do anything with the blood points, so we're good. Claire will be here in just a moment, so it'll be alright. We can kind of wait and get that taken care of. I am stretching. I'll get a big stretch in just a moment anyway.
Hello, hello.
Hi there! How are you today?
I am really good. How are you?
I am well. I heard you said you enjoyed the PTB. I'm assuming you tried the Survivors and the Killer?
I haven't tried the killer. I was actually in Fancy Stream, the one that I sent you to that one day.
Yes.
And he wanted to explore the map, but no one was willing to do that in public matches. So we switched it to private matches, and I hopped in. I played as a survivor with like a couple of, like 2 of the survivors perks.
Yes.
And oh my god, the map looks fantastic. The mimics are great.
I've seen the map. I'm really looking forward to it. And there's actually a perk that the survivors have, or the survivor has, because it's kind of like a Legion character, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have the same perks but just different skins. What I'm looking forward to is the perk where you can kind of create a static image of yourself near an item.
Yes, and it
So
looks
I'm
freaking
wondering,
awesome.
well, and what I'm thinking is, could you use that in tandem with plot twist, where you can, if you can get away fast enough from the killer, you drop that mirror image, and then you go and plot twist.
That's a fantastic question, and I want to find that out at some point.
That to me feels like something that could work really well together. I forgot what the other two perks were because I got so enamored with that one perk. I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to do this."
Well, one
Absolutely.
lets you play the loot. We haven't quite figured out what that's supposed to do, but
I'm all for that.
you play the loot, and I can't remember what the other one was for. My game's still updating, so I had to get rid of the PTB.
That's fine.
But yeah. In fact, now Vecna has more than one Mori.
Really?
Yes. If you're holding an object like Vecna's eye, you get a different Mori than if you're not. So the Mori that everyone's seen where he like has the skeletons come up and like pull at you and you just turn into a skeleton, that's if you don't have his item. And we learned that in that stream just now.
I'm looking forward to seeing that other item.
If I can, and if you want, either sometime after your stream or tomorrow, I will see if I can pull in a couple people, and I will stream it so you can see that, and we'll do like a private match.
That'll be completely fine.
So, I've never really been overly excited for a chapter until now, and now I'm just like, I love every bit of this.
I can absolutely imagine. That sounds like something pretty amazing.
And Vecna looks fantastic.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Vecna looks phenomenal.
The mimics are grand.
It sounds that way.
So the dice does roll, but you don't control it. But it will like vary on what you'll get. You can either get it anywhere between a 1 and a 20, and that'll depend on what item you get.
I'm going to update something real quick. Yeah. Because my wife had her first article published, and I wanted to post it on the Discord. If anyone wants to check it out. It's about a children's book. And I know this is kind of a change real quick, but it's a about a children's book and about the importance of physical touch.
Oh.
So I've got that posted. I haven't read it myself yet. I'm going to read it pretty soon. But I'm going to check that out as soon as I can.
If you want to hop in a match, go ahead, because this has taken a little bit longer than I thought it would.
All right.
Update.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and jump into a match then, and I'll play an Atom match, which is, I think, what we played last when we had stopped playing. I still need to get one more pallet hit, and I'm not good at dropping pallets on a killer.
It's if you're intentionally doing it, it's more of a pain than if it just happens.
I know. I had no issues. Like, one match, I got one on a clown, and this was before I played with you, and then one match I got like 3 against twins. But it just did not work out to my advantage.
Yeah, that's usually how that goes. Like when you need it, it don't work.
Yeah. Ooh, we got a Jane, Jonah, and a Dweet. By the way, did you notice that Behavior released a new Dead by Daylight related game called What the Fog?
Yeah, and then I saw that they're also having 2 other games come out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know about the game that they're doing in tandem with Supermassive Games. About Frank Stone.
So there's that one, and then there's another one they're coming out with.
Really?
Oh, what was it called? Yeah, I missed a lot of it, but I definitely caught some of it.
I didn't get to see any of the stream. So I had to get everything from like reading news and whatnot. But it's still good enough. Ooh, 2 murky regions. That will be interesting.
Oh yeah.
We actually have fog.
What?
Yeah, I mean, murky, because the murky regions, that makes it foggier on the screen. Like, I don't understand the usage of the murky regions, because I don't think it really does a whole lot to help in the end.
Oh no,
But
I'm talking about this game I'm looking at called Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim.
oh yeah, that's been out.
I see that. I didn't know.
Yeah, that was made by the same people that made the Kentucky Fried Chicken dating simulator.
Also, the new game is called Project T. Project T is a 4-1-person co-op PvE shooter. Currently in early development. Load your shotgun, ready your truck, and team up to traverse a haunting and dangerous world, facing waves of enemies from the darkest corners of the entity's realm. I am kind of excited.
Interesting. Hopefully that will be on more than just PC, because that's the problem I'm running into.
Let me see.
This looks like a good gen to start on, because it's not affected by corrupt.
Like,
and the Dweed is getting chased, so all is well with the world.
They're still in development of it. I am not sure.
Well, we'll find out more as time goes on. I tell you what really has me excited, though. Dead by Daylight and Castlevania.
I know.
So, like, I love the Castlevania games. Sorry, the Jonah disappeared, and I'm assuming he's running after Dwight. Yes, he is now being chased by the killer, and I keep not paying attention to what I should be paying attention to. Oi.
Struggle.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Like, yeah. Thrilling Trimmers, I think that is. So I gotta... Is that thrilling? Haha. I don't know what killer this is. But, I saw a crow off in the distance heading my direction. Like, nope. But, okay. Jane is actually doing one that is right next...
Yeah, I'm watching the stream.
Right next to each other. And so I'm going elsewhere because I'm afraid of 3-genning.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Ghostface.
I haven't went against Ghostface in forever.
I went against him... I had a game, not on stream, I don't think. But just in general. He is chasing Jane now. And I am working on the Jen with Jonah, and I didn't even notice Jonah. Okay, he's not catching Jane. So I've got to watch. The bad thing is, it's foggy, and it's a stalking killer. So this could actually come back to be worse for us. Like, I don't know where this dude is at.
I haven't seen him.
I keep running into things. There is Dwight, and I keep running into things. Hey, Dwight. Dwight. Dwight, where you at? Dwight. Like, I don't even know where the killer is at this point. I don't know where the killer is. Oh, okay, the killer is near Jonah. I don't know where Dwight went. I was going to try to heal him, but not anymore.
Did everyone
To
just
the
vanish?
shack we go.
Did everyone just vanish?
Well, no, Jane is somewhere around here. Jonah knows where Ghostface is at. But I don't know where anything else is. Alright, so Jonah got down. And Jane is getting chased now. Lovely. I'm gonna wait and give it a moment more. Because the Thrilling Tremors kicks in, I'm about to have a gen blocked. Okay. Jane is no longer being chased. Very nice. Dwight saved Jonah. Jonah went back down. Dwight may be joining him. He is looking for the... No, okay. I was about to say, is he looking for the Jane now? Crap.
Is he slugging? No. Yes, maybe.
No, no. I gotta start paying better attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Dwight has been saved. So I'm going to, like an idiot, run towards the Jonah. I saw silhouettes in the distance. Jonah has been saved, and the Jane goes down. Wait. I am sorry. Okay. Run, Dwight! Quickly do this. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I am not good at this. Maybe if I hear it better. I hope that's not too far in the microphone. Oh, that is kind of loud. There, that's good. You got 2 generators left. I'm coming for... I'm probably about to be exposed. Jonah, you want to run now. Alright. That hopefully gives Jonah a little bit of time to run.
Oh, sweet, this is almost done.
That's not the vault one, so I think we can.
Alright. We'll just work on doing generators. Jonah's no longer being chased. So that Dwight can get smacked. Alright. We're still doing good, best I can tell.
Yeah.
Because Jane is about done with that. And Thrilling Trimmers kind of. So I'm going to hide here for a moment.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. I think that's Thrilling. It's not Gearhead. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna do like this for the moment. And hope that maybe, because he's gonna kick that, maybe he won't notice me.
We can only hope.
I mean, the thing is, I haven't gone on hook yet.
No, you haven't.
So I kind of feel bad about that. And I have Deliverance. Alright, hold on, Jane. Oh, I'm going down. So I'm running, I'm just going to crawl in this direction away from her. And hope that maybe that doesn't come back to haunt. She's, okay, she's not dead yet.
What is he doing?
He's securing the hook because it's in game. Dwight, you are a man of culture. Good, he's chasing. He's chasing me, which I'm fine with. Yeah, alright, good. I don't mind going down in a moment. Oh, crap, I led him to the Jane.
Where'd he... Aw, there we go. That's some good teammates.
Yeah, they're not like me.
Hey,
I am apparently a really bad teammate. Like, if I go on... Oh, of course we get teabagging.
Mm-hmm. And slugging.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Get him up, get her up, run, just run. It's fine. Oh, the TTV. I'm sorry. Favorite perk. Favorite perk. So close.
Fucking deserve it.
I love that perk.
Me too.
Alright, I'm gonna give them time to finish healing. He doesn't have barbecue and chili. I can tell that right now. Better he just wasn't paying attention.
That's true too. I became a bit of a menace with that last night. Let's go. Oh, you have deliverance.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
as it should be. And I now have off the record, so I'm not leaving scratch marks. I am bleeding.
You're not seeing the blood though.
Yeah. Alright, I am running and hoping. I mean, this is all I know to do. This is like one of the best generators we had. Because I'm going down no matter what. Oh, he's not chasing Dwight anymore. Oh, okay, he's chasing Jane. Stay up, Jane. You got this. I am hoping I don't screw this up. Come on. I am probably going to die in a moment. I'm fine with that. Oh, yeah. I saw the heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I am sorry, Dwight. I did not know you were right there. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Save the Dwight. Let the Dwight live. Dwight, survive. Dwight, thrive. You got this, buddy. I don't mind dying. I don't mind dying. I don't have, Unbreakable. It was dumb of me to go to that particular one and to try that, but it is what it is. Yeah. I probably got the other streamer going, I can't believe he did that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he was doing anything where you made it more difficult for him or anything.
True. I need to load up my... Oh, he's just... Okay, we're not gonna just be slugged. I'm probably going to die in this state, which I get.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm thinking about it, I need to pull up my Google Sheets, so Hi, go ahead. Let's just get it over with. I'm really close to one. I'm gonna let him just hook me and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm dead regardless. Gone. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead, buddy. I do like the shot of, like, the side of his head, and you see the tongue just...
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Let me do something really quick.
Take your time.
Because my internet is kind of goofing up on me. I give it just a moment. It doesn't normally do this when I try to pull up Google Sheets. While I'm doing that, are you good to go now?
Just
Hello?
about.
Okay.
I don't know what's taking so long.
Alright, we get Ghost Face, Escape, no. I'm actually going to say a little bit of BM from the killer. I can't really say it was tunneling. Can't really call him necessarily a camper. DC's no. Slugging. He didn't really slug. As far as, like, you know, because those three were around each other the entire time this sort of thing was happening.
Alright. I'm going back in. Hey.
So.
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear you anymore. I see the audio, but I can't hear you.
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
It sounds like there was like a hiccup in the audio for a moment.
Probably.
And normally I have this spreadsheet loaded up before I start the stream, so that may have caused a few hiccups.
I get the feeling
It
something
happens.
horrible is
So.
about to happen.
I said it happens.
Okay. Are you able to join yet? I don't think we were able to quite hear that.
I am loading in now.
Okay. So I will give it just a moment and give you time to do that. I like how everything started out well with the spreadsheets, like 4, 3, 3 as far as escapes. And then now towards the end, 0, 1, 0, 0.
The struggle.
It's real. It happens.
It is. Huh, that's interesting.
Make it.
Okay.
What?
So on the PTB, it gave me like $6,000 worth of
Yes,
the
it'll give you
cells.
like 6 million.
And then but that doesn't carry over here, so I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, no. It's just so you can level up the survivor and the killer to level 3, I think. And
With the cells?
Hmm?
With the cells? The auric cells?
No, blood points.
No, it gave me like 6K in auric cells, but only on the PTB.
Oh, that's interesting. Nah, I didn't know about that.
But I don't have them now that I took the PTB off, so I don't know. That was weird though.
I can imagine.
Huh. I'll figure out when I re-download it because I already have a couple people want to play the PTB
Oh, okay.
at some
Cool.
point. When? I don't know. But at some point.
Eventually over the next few days.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, other Michaela. Oh, I'm sorry. I like how the characters are when they're just kind of doing their thing, how Michaela pulls out the book. Sable has a cup of coffee. I'm assuming that's a cup of coffee. Making her very relatable to people. Uh-oh.
And his name is John C.
So, my internet, I guess not my internet, but like Discord decided it wanted to die for a moment. We're off to a good start.
Right.
Hey, we're back. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we're back in the asylum and no! No! It's an Onryo.
Yeah, I didn't get to tell you that because you got kicked out. So I'm in the basement.
I hate you. Yeah, I know. You guys are doing the invocation.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, she didn't bring you down here.
No.
Where's she hooked you at? Oh.
Yeah, I'm smart.
I don't like how long this takes.
I was trying to be sneaky and hiding behind the pallet, and I wasn't paying it.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing important work, though, I see. No!
Is she tunneling you?
Yeah? Ada, help me. Save me.
Come on, it's almost done.
Okay. She apparently stopped tunneling me.
Did you plot twist?
Yes.
Okay.
She's near me, though. Because the Ada's hiding. Ada, don't do it. Don't do it, Ada. Don't do it. Fine.
Fine.
Well, you did invocation for the first time, so you can now say you kind of know what it's like.
Mhm.
She's close to you guys, I bet.
Yeah.
I actually like Onryo as a killer. Playing as Onryo.
I have never played as her.
Oh.
I don't even have her though either,
Um,
so.
Yeah. Well, she's fun in the aspect of... Oh. Oh, I gotta... I just got an achievement. Because I stole the VCR tape.
Oh.
Alright, I'm heading in your direction. Alright, she's over where Xander and the other Sable is at, so I can... We kind of want to get away from here, I think.
Yeah.
Come with me down here.
Oh, my word.
Because I'm hoping that we're pretty safe down here.
Mm-hmm. Because she missed that entirety of that invocation. Yeah, I would say we're pretty good down here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is she disappeared from chasing after the Ada. So it made me nervous that she was heading back towards the generator.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like... Oh, you're back to doing... Where did you go?
I went on the
you're
other
back to
side of
doing that
Shack.
Oh, okay. I am headed back upstairs so I can be working on a different generator. Okay. Can't do that. It's fine.
Oh. I walked right into her.
Oh.
Well, I didn't know where the Sable was running from her at.
I mean, it happens. It happens.
Not my whole freaking game stopping after I just smacked her with a pallet and tried to run off.
Not only that, but she's... Okay, she's not gonna turn... Oh, she is gonna tunnel. Well, I don't know if it's so much a tunnel as kind of wrong place, wrong time, and she's taking advantage of that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come to this TV. Alright, she's kind of headed back in your direction.
Yep.
Chasing the Ada rather than you, so there's at least that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's positive. Come on, come on. You have precious few seconds to do this.
That's the gen I was going for.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just like, oh, it's done.
She transferred over close to you, though.
Nope, she went where the other Sable was at.
I don't quite blame her. I'm going to put this tape up because I'm tired of holding on to this. I think those two are duoing.
Damn it.
Because the Ada immediately made a V-line for where Sable was headed.
I tried to do a flashlight save, but my game went no.
It's like, yeah, rubber banding's still a thing.
Really, really bad.
Alright. Where are you?
I'm over here getting the other Sable.
I'll be there in just a brief moment.
Or not.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in time. Am I?
The Ada just stood there. She's not doing much of anything right now.
That's kind of expected. Yeah, I see the Ada.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're down to 2 generators, so it's not the worst. She's going to come this way. Don't. Okay. So this is the other perk, or one of the other perks, where she's able to heal herself in the basement. And I'm actually going for the achievement where you do it 25 times to yourself.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's actually one of the reasons why I brought you in there, because it's like, heal someone else in the basement so many times. Like, I can get one in there.
Oh, yeah.
And you get to see the aura of the killer for a few seconds.
I saw that.
Yeah. So she's out that way. Meaning I'm going to be over this way. Hi! Your friend is on top of this. I will commit if you do. That's fine with me. Oh. Last Sable, where is she? There goes Sable. And here is her generator. I think.
Looks like it. You're almost there, too.
Yeah. I may die for this. Hi.
And of course, there's Noed.
I can't even hate her for this.
No.
You know? I can't.
I know.
Okay. That's an Onryo. Escape. Nope. I do want to kind of see what happens with the other two just real quick.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I hate you, Sable.
Why?
I mean that in the most loving way possible. I was about to say, like, she is right behind you, Ada.
Mm-hmm.
If I were the Sable, I would not have wasted time. No, the tape was smart, because that gives her a few extra seconds, because Arnio can't go right there. So, no, that actually was pretty smart of her. Okay. I do not blame her in the least bit for leaving. Don't, no. Just leave. Just leave.
Just jump, so fuck, stupid.
Okay. So we had 1 escape and 3 kills. Like I said, can't even be angry with a Noad.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Discordance.
I didn't even look to see what they had. Discordant, that makes sense.
Blood Warden. Ugh. And Lightborn and Noed.
That Sable ended up extremely lucky then. Wow. But that makes sense. Arnio appearing the moment a Jin is doubled up.
Where's Toto?
So. see. Hmm. Let's see. There we go. Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Vittorio. Oh, I'm sorry. Mispronounced the man's name and he bolts.
Not to see.
He's like, I don't have to take this kind of harassment.
Oh man.
My bad, man. I'm sorry. But you're going to stay, aren't you, Steve? You're going to stay here with us.
Steve. His
'Cause
scream.
you don't know I'm calling you Steve. Hmm?
His scream though.
Ah!
Iced latte.
I still love Kate and Elodie. Those are still my favorite screams. Oh, yeah, iced El Latte.
Yeah. The killer's the only one not ready up now.
Yeah, make us wait.
Singularity.
I love the excitement in your voice too.
I'm not a
Singularity.
big fan of going against that one.
It's not that. I'm not even going to say it's not that bad. It's been months since I went against a Singularity, so I'm not even going to say it's not that bad. I don't know how it is anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Okay, what is it with us getting the same? Because when we play... What?!
For real.
Alrighty then. Fine then. Because when we started today, we kept getting... Which one was it? Like... What did we end up playing, like, multiple times over?
I know what you're... what one was that?
I don't remember. Oh, hi. You wanna use that?
Oh. I thought this is how you got this off your back.
Yeah.
Is it?
You gotta use it. Yeah. And... There you go.
Oh. I've never had to do it.
It's alright. Oh.
Freaking Steve. Where are we got Coldwind Farm, wasn't it earlier?
Yeah, it was Colin Farm over and over and over.
Why
And
can't
now
I
we
find
get
any
this 3
gems?
times. No, don't you dare give up on Hook, buddy.
Is he really?
Remember that time that Behavior was like, we're going to make sure to improve the odds where you don't get the same stage over and over again. Of course I get make your choice. And we laughed, and we laughed, and I don't know what Steve is on a generator now. Steve is probably going to die over there. I
Damn it.
I love how to accelerate the printing. We just poke it a whole bit, you know, poke the printer a bunch of times. Where? I heard it go off right by me. Oh. He's coming this way, because he saw you. Oh, no, he's not.
What?
I thought he was coming this way, because
I
he
thought
had
he
looked
was
through
too.
the, you see that little orb?
Yeah.
Oh, he's tunneling. When it glows green, he's looking
Yeah.
through it.
Oh.
And right now I hit it with an EMP, so we're kind of safe for the moment. You can't look through it.
God bless America. Oh, not Dead Man's Switch. Is it still
Along with
locked?
Gat.
No.
That's fine. I'll poke it a few times and set it off again.
I think he's focused on those two.
Yeah, Steve was about to die. It's gonna be a good match. Good game. We're gonna enjoy this a lot. The constant dying.
Luna. What? Can you hear her?
Yes. Sounds
Luna.
like puppy talk. Luna.
Baby, you are okay.
Where? Where is he?
She's already getting huge.
Bro could
like
not see me over the
tall-wise.
fence. Oh, I hate this guy. Come on. Nope, I'm going down. That didn't hit him! That apparently didn't hit him. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'll leave this room so he won't chase after you. Where's he coming? I don't know what happened to the singularity.
I don't know either. I hear the heart rate. Or the
Yeah.
heartbeat, but... But...
Oh, okay. He's just doing singularity things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm not accelerating that. Come on, Steve.
He ran off.
I think he's maybe going to chase his buddy. I don't know.
Dang, that it went slow and then it was just gone.
Yeah, it happens. I'm fully expecting blood to appear behind me. He's over by the generator, by the way.
He's heading towards you.
Okay.
Come on. Thank you.
I would run.
Oh.
Why?
Damn it. Oh, shoot. What just happened?
What?
Oh, I went to do the flashlight save, and then everything froze. There was no noise, there was
Well,
nothing.
he's coming around the corner. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, get. It's alright, because I'm stay by the Steve. I'm gonna try a flashlight saved. Oh. We have 2 generators left, so I probably need to focus on that. Where is... Oh, here's a generator. This Steve is, pretty amazing. I don't know where he is anymore. Okay. I am not going to make it to him in time. Steve, your service to this country. I would run if I were you, friend. That's gonna hit. Right. Now, it was that, or I was coming up on the, Yoichi, and he's been seen by the killer. So he's probably going to... No, he's heading... Okay, he's destroying my generator. And I don't know where he's heading now. He is watching on his little thing. Or trying to. Is basement in the... shack? Oh, well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. He's heading towards your... Okay. Come on. I want you to... I'm at the... You know where I'm at. Go to the other one. Okay? And just get out. If you can. I probably should have tried running him. I didn't think to do that, so... whoops.
And his name is John C.
How long was my audio at?
A good bit.
I think I'm going to shut the stream off because my internet is not
Okay.
reacting well.
Yeah, it's not happy with this.
No, so